When I first met Davey in the fall of 1972, he came in and we were at training camp, and he happened to sit next to each other in the locker room, and we bonded right away. I was lucky to play with him as long as I did. I know that. He was a cheerful, optimistic guy, and we just liked each other off the bat.
As far as I know, neither David or I had ever been in New England, let alone Boston. And we were roommates freshman year. You probably heard a lot of horror stories about freshman year roommates. This was the most imaginably good roommate I could have ever possibly had.
We grew up in a very athletic family. Every year my dad would go out and make an ice skating rink for us that we learned how to play hockey since we were young. We were very competitive. So it was mainly that drive and push from our parents to guide us and make us disciplined when we were growing up, and that paid off.
Dave was a quiet guy, didn't need the limelight, and he led by example in the way that he played. He was a man of few words.
He was very, very focused and disciplined, and he was always locked in. No nonsense, but still a great sense of humor. And the other thing I'd say about him for sure was he seemed to be really good at whatever sport he tried to do. It's just unnatural at everything.
His hockey sense, we call it hockey IQ today, was off the chart. His love to compete and to win. He always worked his hardest. He was easy to follow because he wanted to be like that.
He was a quiet, lead by example kind of guy. Rarely raised his voice, and yet when he spoke, people listened.
Northeastern was a great fit for my brother. His first year there, he had a little difficulty. He was playing junior varsity his first few months.
And it was a big disappointment for Dave, but he finally got the call, and the first game that he played, he scored 3 goals. I was so proud of him, so proud to have him as a good friend.
I'd never seen a hockey game before, but the thing I noticed right away, even knowing nothing, was he was the guy skating with his head up. And he was skating to where that puck was going, not where it was. You didn't have to be a hockey genius to see that.
I ended up going to RPI on a hockey scholarship. He went to Northeastern on a hockey scholarship, and first time we played together was against each other, RPI against Northeastern. My parents came down to watch us play, and first shift we got on the ice together. The puck went in the corner, and we both went in after the puck in the corner. Things got a little physical, and we started pushing each other around, and we both ended up in the penalty box. My parents weren't too keen on that happening.
It was always just a pleasure to live with, to be around, go out and throw a baseball with, attend a hockey game.
Just because of his work ethic and the way he was dedicated to Northeastern playing hockey there, the amount of goals and assists that he scored there was incredible. And all our family is proud of him for being inducted into the Northeastern Athletics Hall of Fame.
In my humble opinion, and I've worked in the game for 45 years, David was the best all-around hockey player to ever play at Northeastern. I want to say congratulations, Dave. You finally got to where you should be, where you worked so hard to be. Northeastern Hall of Fame is lucky to have you.